Hello guys and welcome back to Survivor, and today we are on the final episode of the series, and then there's also the reunion. But remember, we will be splitting this into two episodes because this is an hour and a half long episode, guys. So you'll be getting this episode today, and then in a couple of days you'll be getting the second part of the finale, followed by the reunion, which is super exciting. And then we're done with Survivor 10 and we're on to Survivor 11, which is kind of a crazy time. So very, very exciting. But I will tell you this, Survivor 11 will not be starting until March. So I will be taking probably like a week off from Survivor. But other than that, we are jumping straight into this episode. We've got to say goodbye to 4th and 3rd place. And then in next episode, we'll be looking at the final tribal council between the final two people, which I'm super, super excited for. So without much further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Day 37. True colors came out last night.
Can we talk about how these girls have, like, thrown away any chance of them winning? Like, in the nicest way possible. Like, did they actually think that they had a shot? Because it's just kind of sad at the end of the day, isn't it? It is just a little bit upsetting. Because these two, they could have won. But instead, they were like, no, boys, you deserve the win. Here, have it on a silver platter. And they went, absolutely, we're going to take it. And then they were like, wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? Like, of course they're going to want to win. These girls need to wise up.
The person with the highest stock with the jury, because right now, I'm not the biggest target. Tom is.
The thing is that I think that even though you got absolutely rinsed last night, Ian, like, I think the only person that you lose against is Tom. I still feel like the jury would be more likely to reward you over the other two, like Jen and Katie, because they've done fuck all to get here. You and Tom have been the ones leading the charge, making sure that you get a certain way into the competition. I've got to hand it to you. You guys are actually very, very good at this game, and everyone else is just so unbelievably poor. I think if I'm being 100% honest, the only people that were actually good at the game in this series is Ian and Tom. Is that unpopular? I just feel like everybody else was just so shit at it. Like, the entirety of Oolong was shit at the challenges, so they got picked off one by one. Then we had the entirety of Karol was just unable to strategize. So yeah, I just felt like it was just an absolute diabolical mess, this series.
Oh my god, help us! We need help!
Oh my god, what is that?
What is going on? Is it another shark? Tom, bring that machete. You've killed one, you can kill another. What is all of this going on? Guys, we need help. Don't tell me that this is just some stupid little reward challenge. Or that Jeff's there and he's like, guys, I've got us bubbly. Congratulations on top 4. And it's just some fucking fruit and mimosa kits. You are taking the piss.
So to just get something today for nothing, just for making Final Four.
Oh, it's like a proper spread. I thought it was just some like little bits of pineapple, couple of mangoes. That was about it. No, there's bacon. There's bread. There is eggs. This is a hamper if ever I've seen one. A big, fat, juicy breakfast hamper. Yeah, this is so worth it. I'm here for this.
Tom has dominated. It's time for him to go. If Ian or Katie or I win immunity, he's gone.
Jen, you've been saying this for God knows how long. You've now missed 2 or 3 opportunities to get rid of this man. And you've failed to make the right call at every single opportunity. So I have no faith that if he doesn't win immunity, that you're going to be able to find the numbers to kick him off. I do not think that is happening. He has to win immunity, obviously, to guarantee himself safety. But even then, I'm just not convinced you guys will vote him off. I'm not convinced at all.
So I win the challenge, Tom goes home. I don't win the challenge, Tom's all of a sudden my best friend again.
I do love the two-faced nature of this show. It's like, if I win, sayonara, sucker. If I don't win, oh, please take me to top 3. Please take me to top 3. Another car.
Come on in, guys. Go ahead and take a look around the Chevrolet SSR.
Wait, somebody else is winning a car? Maybe it's just here for the bants. Who knows? Maybe he's like, yeah, this is a car. Hope you enjoy it, because that's not the prize for this challenge.
Wow. The winner of today's challenge does not win this car.
That's hysterical. I fucking knew it was going to be something stupid like that. Oh my goodness, that's brilliant.
What? Oh my god.
Blank check for $1 million.
Whoa.
The girls are like, and we're just going to stuff that in there. Just going to stuff that in there. Oh, Jeff, where did the check go? I have no clue.
You'll use a grappling hook, toss it out to retrieve 4 ladder rungs. Once you have all 4 ladder rungs, build your ladder and make your way to the top level.
Once you have all the ladder rungs and you put them in place, climb up and make sure to turn around 100 times and then touch the floor. And then we're going to have you zip line down a thing, but then you have to zip line back up the thing and defy gravity. If you manage to do all of that, then you have to head into the ocean and do just a couple of strokes, and then you can come back out, and then you've won the challenge. There's so many steps to this challenge. Oh my god. Oh my, this is like, there's just so many steps. Like, why can't it just be something simple? To be fair, I really, really loved the top 4 immunity challenge in the last series. The, like, vertical maze. I thought that was so, so cool. It's a shame that Scout couldn't do it very well. But, like, I loved that challenge. That challenge was really good. And I'm so sad that it doesn't make a comeback.
Ian threw his first tire. He's working on his keys. Tom working on his keys. Katie's struggling already.
Oh, Katie, you can't seem to do anything right on this show, can you? Like, how are you struggling to just crawl through a tire? That's like the easiest part of this challenge.
Meanwhile, Tom in the lead. Tom has all 3 sets of keys. He's at the tower, gonna release himself from the rope.
This brother's just too good. And do you know why he's too good? Because he's a firefighter. He does this shit for fun. Well, I say for fun. He does it for a job. This is the kind of shit they have to do just to train to be a firefighter. This is his daily job. It's like they've gone, okay, we're just gonna give Tom the advantage by making all of the challenges just basic things that firemen have to do in their everyday life. Because basic things that firemen have to do in everyday life are very difficult for the general public to do because they're not trained for it. Whereas you get him in these challenges and he's zooming along. He's like, yeah, I'm used to being attached to a rope and having to crawl through tires. That's just a Tuesday.
Ian has his first lock. Jen very close. Katie is either very worn out or not worried at all.
No, I think she's just fucking shit at these challenges. I can't lie, Jeff. I can't lie. I just don't think that she knows what she's doing. That is the exact impression that I've got off of Katie all season, is that it's just kind of bumbling, not knowing what she's doing.
Tom right on his last ladder rung. Can he get it? He's got it hooked. Tom pulling in his final ladder rung.
Okay, I don't know why I was expecting him to lose, because of course he's going to win. Of course he is. Why wouldn't Tom win? But I can't even take that away from him, because he actually has just like steamrolled this competition and everybody else in the competition's allowed him. So if he gets to final council and I see any bitterness from the jury, I'm going to be like, why? Why are you bitter that this man showed you he was a threat from day one and you still let him get all the way to the final? There were multiple opportunities where he did not have immunity. Why would you not have voted him off?
Ian putting his ladder together. Ian makes his way to the top level. Katie nowhere close.
I love the way that we just have to check in on the fact that Katie's still very shit at this challenge. And just every couple of minutes it's just like, oh yeah, and Katie still sucks, by the way. She's still awful. She's still back on like 2 activities ago. In fact, she's in yesterday's challenge. She doesn't even know what's going on.
Tom trying a new set of numbers. Wrong again.
These two are like super stressed because they're like, if Tom gets it. But also, again, if Tom gets it, we've got to vote out Ian. Is that just not the smart thing to do at this point in time? Like, come on. Like, I'm so fuming at this point. I'm so fuming because I just know that these girls are just going to make the most stupid decisions ever.
Tom raises his flag. Tom wins immunity.
Because of course he does. Because of course he does. Oh my god, this guy is unstoppable. I usually am really, really hesitant to say that, like, someone who wins their way to the end, they're not very good as a player in the social game because all they're doing is just preventing people from being able to vote them off. But then again, there have been 2 times where he has not had immunity, like when Stephanie went home, when Reg went home. Those 2, they were sending him home. And then plans changed. Plans got muddled, mixed around, and washed all over the place.
I'm just telling Jen that in spite of how tempting it is to cut you loose and let you fly tonight, I can't do it. I won't do it.
Jen's like, please keep me. Please, I beg you. You got to take him out. And he's like, nah, I've already made the deal. I've already made a deal to play against him in that final 3-1. So, you know what? I'm sorry, Jen, but you gotta go. You gots to go. Which is a shame. But also, is it? Because, Jen, you played a really, really poor game. And now you've made it all the way to top 4. Get your money, but get off my property. Because, honestly, at this point in time, now you're panicked. Because everybody has much stronger connections to each other than you do to them.
So things are good with us as far as within the game and outside the game?
Absolutely.
Okay, I think that this is actually probably going to work in Tom's favour if he makes top 2. Because he's being open and honest with Jen. He's like, look, I've made this deal with Ian and I've made this deal with Katie. I physically have to vote you out now. I have to. Otherwise, I will be breaking my promise to them. And I think Jen's like, you know what? Fair enough. Thank you for not blindsiding me. Because I think the worst thing that can happen in this kind of game is to be blindsided. That's why, like, it stings so much when they get on the jury and they're like, these bitches voted me out and they didn't even bother telling me.
I'm taking a risk. A little but that's my move.
And you know what? I respect you for it at the end of the day. You want a challenge, you're going for the challenge, and let's see if it works out for you, mate. I'm very, very interested to see whether this works out for you or not.
I said, you know, it was you, and he said, I'm glad I didn't have to make it. That's a tough decision. And then now I'm realizing that he would have been deciding whether or not to
He said
play
he
it
was gonna
through the
vote
way
you
we
out.
did.
This is cheeky and or naughty because Ian has once again taken the gun that he probably has at home, let's be honest, because he's an American, and just bang in the foot. Bang, bang, bang. In fact, how many times has he shot himself in the foot over the last 2 episodes? About 3 or 4 times? God, he must be an A&E by now. What do you mean? He's like, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to make that decision. And Tom sat there like, decision? What do you mean decision? Like, there was no decision. Tom has gone to Jen and been like, he made it sound like there was a decision. Like he would have been choosing between me and you. Hang on a minute. Does this guy have my back? And Jen's like, no, he doesn't. He wanted you out. That is hysterical. I'm loving this. This is juicy with a capital J.
Who do you say that to?
Me?
What?
Us. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't know, but that was the deal.
Okay, maybe Jen's going up in my estimations. Maybe it was just Greg that was holding her back because she's actually been on fire the last 2 episodes. Like this episode, she's like, ooh, I'm so sorry. Did you not know that? Did you not know that he was coming for you? Nah, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that you didn't know that. My bad. Honestly, my B.
Doing the right thing into you was going to be a decision if we came to this point of the game.
There's a lot of things that are said in the game, Tom, and you know
That's a big thing you just said. That was a big slip.
That's true, and it's a decision that I didn't have to make.
Ian, put the gun away. Put the gun away. Because you're just digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole, just like shoveling out all the dirt, and then you're just lying down and being like, I like this hole that I've dug, let me dig a further one. Ian. And do you know when this started happening? As soon as he won that car. The car's a curse, I tell you. The car is a curse. You really want to throw that challenge because, oh my god, your game just crumbles in front of you.
But Tom, like,
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
but
This is so awkward. Why is this so unbelievably awkward? Oh, I feel so uncomfortable right now, but also this is so juicy.
Tribal council usually starts right about sundown. We are way past sundown, which tells me something was going on back at camp. Tom, fill me in.
Jeff's like, listen, there's clearly a reason why we're doing this so much later, so what the fuck was happening back at camp? This is just so dramatic, and I'm loving it, and I didn't realise that the final 4 episodes were going to be, like, so dramatic. I thought once Stephanie left, it was going to be just dry from here on out, but no, it's been quite juicy, you know.
And I was like, am I the fool being played here that's risking $1 million to go toe-to-toe with this guy just out of honor? And I might not have gotten that in return.
Yeah, it's kind of tough that he was like, yeah, I'm taking Ian to top 3. And Ian's like, yeah, it's so great that you're taking me to top 3 because I don't know what I'd have done in your position. And Tom sat there like, huh? What do you mean? So, yeah, I feel like Tom has played a very honor-driven game. Ian has not. Ian has tried to cook up every single deal he can to try and get rid of Tom. And then when that hasn't worked out for him, he's like, oh, Tom, besties. We are besties. Hello. This is us. We are besties.
So when this whole thing came up, Tom came back to me and said, you know, what's going on? I said, yeah, these are discussions that have been had. Doesn't mean that that's what you're going to do. That's just the discussion that you have to make sure that you can hear what's going on.
I do see where Tom is coming from with the whole, it was just game talk. Like, it's just so that I can understand what plans are happening and, like, I feel included in every convo so I don't feel like I'm getting ambushed. I do get that aspect of it, but I still think it is a little bit snaky that you weren't going back to Tom and being like, well, here's what these girls are saying. Because if that is the case, then you should have been filling him in on the topic, but you weren't. So I just feel like that's maybe not what your motives were, but who knows at this point? Who knows?
And just now he said we've had a gentleman's agreement that we would try to take each other to the final 3. And we didn't say that we would try. We said that we will go to the final 3 in spite of the physical threat to each other at that point.
Ian, I told you to put the gun away. Whoa! Not only is your left foot marked, but your right one's starting to get marked as well. You are just banging your foot, and not in a fun way. That's not okay. Ian, you've sold yourself up the river. And yeah, honestly, I genuinely feel like Ian needs to go home tonight. Retribution needs to be had. An example needs to be made of him.
Like, it does, I'm really flabbergasted because I'm worried that Tom's taking my word, which is being...
Kobe, can we get more reactions out of him? Because this guy is hysterical. I don't fucking care what these guys are saying. I just want to see his reactions to everything that they are saying. Just let them be audio clips in my head. Do you know what I mean?
Against somebody who's in the 11th hour and cornered. And
It's not Jen's word I'm listening to. It's your words I'm listening to.
Tom just ended him. Slade just shot him in the foot himself. It was like, listen, you're shooting yourself in the foot a lot. Let me take a shot. I'm not listening to her words. I'm listening to your words. It doesn't matter what Jen's saying. You've said all this to me. All that I am basing this on is what you have said. The words that you've slipped up on.
What's really interesting is the looks on everybody's faces. Tom looks angry, Katie looks hurt, and Jen looks delighted.
Because this is exactly what Jen wanted. She wanted chaos. And even the jury are like, yes, yes, chaos. We love chaos.
Ian obviously is very concerned about what Tom thinks right now, but doesn't seem to be very concerned about what I think.
I matter too. You're caring a lot about what this brother thinks, not what your sister thinks. What's going on here?
Have you lied to me in the last 24 hours?
No.
So you're saying that you lied to Tom? Because you said that you never had any plans to vote him out. And yet, mere 12 hours ago, you were sitting on a hammock going, yeah, it's Tom tonight. It's Tom tonight. To Katie and Jen. So this is bullshit.
Ian. Jen. One vote, Jen. Ian. Jen. Jen. One vote, Jen. Ian. We're still tied.
We're pulling rocks. No. Surely not. Surely we're not pulling rocks.
We don't draw rocks. Tiebreaker works a little differently.
Okay.
Jen and Ian, you will take part in a tiebreaker challenge involving fire.
Stephanie's like, I've done this one. I know how to do this one. I've already survived it.
Right now, sit in the row.
Yes. Sorry, Jen.
Needs to get... And there it is.
Yeah, Ian had a fight. Ian had a flame from the get-go, from the jump. He was like, yeah, I'm flamed up, by the way. I'm here and I'm flaming.
And then you're saying yourself, I am right, aren't I? I mean, he did just try to submarine me.
See, this is what I don't understand, because Ian is just in a place where either he was backstabbing Katie or he was backstabbing Tom. The two are mutually exclusive.
Ian,
And I
you're
did
bad.
believe that he would never flip on you.
Gosh, Tom, you're twisting the
look-
truth.
I'm twisting the truth? Come on.
Who'd have thought that, like, the strongest alliance in the game, these three, would spend their last night bitching and arguing with each other, being like, you stabbed me in the back, no, you stabbed me in the back, no, you said this, no, you said this. This final episode has been brilliant. Like, really, really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself so far. Watching Ian get absolutely rinsed out, brilliant. Excellent. Exposed.
We're playing a game. We're playing a game.
We thought we were all playing the game together.
Yeah.
What makes a fantastic point. Ian's like, it's a game, it's a game, it's a game. And he's like, well, I thought we were playing the game together. I thought we were doing this as a trio. But clearly, there was wheeling and dealing behind my back.
You didn't have to sleep out here.
Watching the film.
Oh, no, because my heart is breaking for him. Oh, look at his little face. Oh. I'm so pissed off for him because he had such a good thing going. And now he's ruined everything. Oh, this is tragedy. This is absolute tragedy right here.
Jolanda, fierce
So I
competitor.
charge you.
Yeah.
They're not even bothering with Wanda and the other guy. They're not even bothering with the two people that got kicked out on literally like the second day. That's hysterical. They just went straight for the people who were voted out at a tribal council. That's funny. Those guys, Wanda and the other guy. Who? Wanda who? Other guy who?
I wanted to, prove that I could stick it out and be as physical as some of the other people, And so I think people were surprised that I turned out to be as tough as I was.
I think the reason that I really liked Angie is because she labeled herself as like a misfit and an outcast, and she proved that actually she was an incredibly integral member of the team. Like, if it wasn't for that stupid, oh, you guys can save somebody, and they chose to save Ibrahim, then I reckon she could have made it a lot further in the competition. Maybe only like 1 or 2 places, but I still think that she could have made it like slightly further.
Go.
I played the whole game too hard, which is why they saw me as a threat.
He was an icon, an absolute icon, and I'm gutted he's never come back. This man deserves like awards for his reactions at Tribal Council. He has made Tribal Council so much more entertaining purely because every time something shady gets said, he's like, and he's just reacting all the time. He's perfect for this show.
I'm guessing nobody's gonna willingly step down off of this challenge.
Oh, no.
Nobody trusts anybody anymore in this group.
Yeah, this is a tough challenge. This is a really tough challenge. They just gotta bob on a boy. Bob on a boy. Although, you guys call it a booby? It's a boy. But then again, that could just be like differences. Unless I've been saying it wrong all these years, I'm fairly certain like we call it a boy.
It's really windy
Wow.
It really isn't windy, isn't it?
right now. Yeah.
Oh!
Far over.
I'll be like, Jeff, I want a refund. What do you mean I'm this far over? I could tip into the water at any point. What's going on here? Oh, now it's raining? No. And they've been up there 3 hours, 18 minutes. Nah, guys, they're getting mugged off here. Mugged off. It's raining, it's windy, and they've been up there 3 hours. Yeah, I would be wanting all the refunds in the world right now. 4 hours. This is wild.
Katie's just stepped down, taking herself out of the challenge, and might have just cost herself a shot at $1 million.
I don't know what would make me more upset, the fact that I fell after that long up there, or the fact that I might have fallen off after like 10 minutes. I think I would be less angry with myself if I fell off after 10 minutes than if I'd have stayed up there for 4 hours 50 and then fell off. Or not fell off, but just decided not to do it anymore. Because I'm like, what have I just wasted 4 hours 51 minutes for? What actually have I done that for? These guys do not want to lose. 7 hours! No! They're taking the piss! Yeah, Katie's like, bedtime!
I'm amazed that we have been out here 8 hours.
Woohoo! 8 hours! Guys, I don't think $1 million is worth it. I really don't. I really don't think I could put myself through this agony. I've been to festivals. I've been to them. And being on your feet all day, everything hurts. but at least I can sit down at a festival and rest myself. This, I can't do fuck all.
If I beat you at this event, I'm taking Katie to the final. You step off that perch, I'm taking you.
Okay, I won't step off the perch.
That offer's crazy, by the way. What the fuck, Tom? What? If you step off the perch, I'll take you. If you stay on the perch, I'm taking Katie. And if I win, I'm taking Katie. Tom, you win. You just win life. No way is the sun rising. 11 hours 45. Nah, these men are taking the piss. These men are taking the absolute royal piss. Just step down already. I need to end the episode. I've got work in a little bit.
And I'll give up the $1 million to get back your guys' friendship.
Wait, you will step down
Yeah.
if he doesn't take you, but instead takes Katie as a way to show that you do care about these guys.
To show that I can, yeah.
What? Who gave this man his gun back? What? This is horrendous gameplay.
But he wins my respect back.
I just don't know what the play is here. I really don't know. Is Ian just dashing away his hopes of $1 million? Or is he hoping that winning back the respect from Tom will make him go, actually, I will take you with me instead. I really don't understand what's going on here. 12 hours later, and Ian finally jumps in. Right, what an episode. This might be one of the best finale episodes I've ever watched. This was spectacular. Not only was it incredibly dramatic, but that final challenge made no sense whatsoever. I was like, huh? What do you mean you're jumping down and just giving away the $1 million? I have no clue how this series is going to end. I don't know how bitter the jury's going to be. I imagine slightly bitter. I think less bitter than the last two, but still bitter. But either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe. See you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now.